Dun, 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 dun. What's happening, folks? My name is Tony. Welcome to Tony's Topics. So what do I want to talk about today? Let's call it Open Carry is Unnecessary. Okay, so recently it seems like there are all these activists that are promoting the idea of open carry guns, basically walking around with your guns, bared in front of everyone. And honestly, I really don't see a point in this. I mean, at no point, at least in my time in the United States, during my life duration, have I seen people walking around with guns, and nor did I see a need for it. We already have the Second Amendment, which says you have the right to bear arms. Okay, so anybody can go buy a gun. Next, we have concealment licenses where you can even have a gun concealed. So what I'm coming to now is, what is the need to have your gun out in the open? You go to Walmart and you just have to have your gun out in the open. I went on a vacation not too long ago and went into a Walgreens, and this guy walks into the Walgreens with his gun out. And I'm like, what state of madness is this? I mean, unless you're an officer and they only have it out just for ease of access as well as just the threat of force if need be, then you have no need to walk into a Walgreens with a gun. You have no need to walk anywhere with a gun shown. Again, we already have the Second Amendment. You can own a gun. Fine, just in case the government gets too wild, we need to have, everybody needs to be able to arm themselves just in case we need to take down any tyranny. Understood. The Second Amendment was put in place for a very good reason. Two, you have a license where you can, walk around with a gun concealed. There is no promotion of peace at all, though, in individuals walking around with their guns out in front of everyone. The fact that this actually made it to, I believe it's making it to the legislature in Texas. Good job, guys. You're working as hard as you can to turn this back into the wild, wild west. This country has worked so hard and so long to have a status of peace. If you want to walk around with a gun, why don't you go to one of these Middle Eastern countries or anywhere where ISIS or Boko Haram, where basically you can't even go outside without possibly, being arrested or shot or something mad, your whole family killed off for absolutely no reason at all. Okay, otherwise, in a state, in a country of peace, and I'm not saying that this country is completely peaceful, I'm not saying is it completely perfect, but I am saying the idea of everyone walking around with a gun is definitely a step in the wrong direction. That doesn't seem like it promotes peace at all. I mean, really, agents of various law enforcement agencies, various law enforcement agency agents conceal their weapons when they get high enough up in rank. Yes, your common officer walks around with it right on his side, but other agents, FBI, CIA, they walk around with their stuff concealed. Yet you want an environment where everyone walks around with a gun out in the open? What idiot came up with this? That's my time. That's my topics.